So drawing box plots, the first thing we need is this 5-number summary. So in this case, the minimum value was 10, maximum was 24. If we look for the median, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above. Median is 16. Q1 is the median of the lower half. So Q1 is 11. And Q3, the median of the upper half is 21. So Q3 is 21. When we know these numbers, we then need to find out if there's any outliers. So lower fence, Q1 take away 1.5 by IQR. We need to know the IQR first from here. And IQR is Q3 take away Q1, so 21 take away 11, which is 10. So the lower fence, Q1 was 11, take away 1.5 times 10, 11 take away 15, which is -4. There is no numbers here below -4, so there's no outliers below the lower fence. We can also do the upper fence, which is Q3 plus 1.5 by IQR. Q3 is 21 plus 1.5. IQR was 10. 21 plus 15 is 36. There are no numbers above 36, so there are no outliers. Because there are no outliers, this really means we don't have to change anything here. We go straight back to these numbers. Minimum was 10, so we place a dot at the minimum. Maximum was 24, so we place a dot at the maximum. Hopefully that stays a dot. Q1 was 11, so at 11, place a vertical line. Median was 16, so at 16, also place a vertical line. And Q3 was 21, so at 21, place a vertical line. Now use a ruler for this. I can't use a ruler with this thing I'm writing on the screen with, so it's not going to look quite as neat, but these are so much better if you use a ruler. Then from your dot to your outside line, put a line in. From your dot to your outside line, put a line in, and then we turn it into a box plot by joining these 3 lines. Sorry, that shouldn't be there. I don't know why that joined on. Into a box. Again, use a ruler and it will look so much neater than what I've got on the screen. The second example of this then goes with this. Now, there is going to be outliers to this, but I don't know what they are yet. I still start them off in the same direction. Minimum is 10, maximum is 27. Median, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 results. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above. So the median is there at 22.5. After the median, we need the we need the Q1 and Q3. So there's my bottom numbers. Q1 is 19, Q3 out of the top numbers or upper quartile is 24. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to write out, actually we'll do IQR first and then I'll pause it to write out the calculations. IQR, Q3 take away Q1, 24 take away 19, which gives the value of 5. Now I'm going to pause it, I'm going to write out some calculations and then come back. So what I've done is written out the workings for the lower fence and the upper fence, same as what I did on the previous slide. It's why I never went through the whole thing again because it just would have taken up a bit of time. But what we can work out is that we've got a lower fence of 11.5. There is a result below that lower fence. So because of this, we know that 10 is an outlier. Upper fence was 31.5. There's no results above 31.5, so there's no outliers above the upper fence. This is where this gets a bit tricky and where people tend to make a mistake. We still need a dot at our minimum, which is an outlier, so we can put a dot here at 10. But because it's an outlier, we need a dot at our next lowest result that is not an outlier. So as 11.5 is the fence, 11.5 fits in here. The lowest result that is above 11.5 is 14. So we need another dot at this 14. Then box plots are very similar. Q1 was 19, so halfway between 18 and 20. Again, use a ruler. It will look neater, but I can't do it with this software that I know how to anyway. Median's 22.5, so 23, 22.5 will be a quarter of the way through that box. Q3 was 24, Q3 was 24, and maximum was 27. Maximum was 27. Again, a line from here to here, which will be the whisker, a line from here to here, which will be the whisker, and then these three lines join up into a box, which is what makes it a box plot. Remembering that, and as I've said, and I'll say it again, this is a key, a lot of people will say the 11.5 is the lower fence, they'll put this dot down there. Make sure this dot is at the lowest result that is not an outlier.